I'm sure I'll find a use for it.
She speaks backwards. Yeah, I figured that one out.
I'm sorry, St. Michael's Church is closed.
How can a church be closed?
Ghosts are supposed to haunt this place. Rome sent me here to sort things out.
I can show you some ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts myself. You'd have to give me some overwhelming evidence.
If I show you some ghosts, will you let me into the church?
Listen here, there are no ghosts. Everything is deathly silent. There's nothing floating in the air. There are no skulls with chattering jaws. Nothing that I could send to Rome. And if there's nothing else you want, then please excuse me. I have to perform my ghost exorcism ceremony.
The coal fell out of the funnel. Not suitable here. I think I'm very near. Snip. Fits like a glove. I should add the other parts. A cigar cutter with traces of blood. The purpose of this sock with eyes is to cure and comfort people with disturbed personality. A cigar cutter with traces of blood. Not suitable here either for heating or drawing. The tendrils seem to grow out of a shaft. A cigar cutter with traces of blood can't help here either.
An empty grave for me in my homeland. My time has now come.
Holy God, he's an emo.
An empty grave. Ah, that's tailor-made for me.
What are you talking about?
I will bury the useless old William down here. Nobody needs him anymore. He can rest here.
Oscar!
Here's where I can end my life.
William, give us a break. You've been going on about it for long enough now.
I'll stay here.
We need you, William. Help us solve the puzzle.
What would you need me for?
Of course you have to come. We're a team, remember?
And you can even be the captain if you want.
But how can I help you?
Confucius says the sword is mightier than Oscar's blabbering.
Haven't you noticed nothing is happening down there? You're a ghost, and that isn't your grave.
Come on, we'll help you track this Lord Baskerville down, as you're so mad at him.
Damn and blast. Oh, well, I'll come out then.
Well, that was fucking easy.
You're such a sissy. Who would have thought?
Confucius says he
No one will
digs
miss
a
it.
pit for others has none of
A
his own.
vase can be used in many ways. I should put the coal somewhere else. The purpose of this sock with eyes is to cure and comfort people with disturbed personalities. No one will miss it.
Oh, I think I see what you have to do. Where?
Do you understand what I mean by that?
No one will miss
I
it.
think you're off your rocker.
I should add the other parts.
What do you mean?
A vase can be used. A vase can be used in many ways, but not like that.
Sake.
Hey, do you see that flying fox up there?
Did you see Flying Fox? I hate those creatures. Adam Baskerville had a blasted beastie like that.
Well, according to the plaque, that's him.
How long did you say Adam has been dead? They seem to live to a ripe old age, these flying foxes.
I didn't say anything, but it could have been 100 or 200 years now. But why isn't the beastie perched on Adam's tombstone? Then we could actually find it.
Can't you see? He looks like he's got a cold. Maybe he can't smell his master.
If he didn't have a cold, he could do us a great service.
When we find out which one is Adam's grave, I'll dig him out with my own hands and scatter his bones all over the place.
William, calm down. Let's first see if we can cure this beastie's cold.
How to do this?
Well, you two, do you want to be friends? or not. Not suitable here either for... I should add the other parts. I wouldn't know why I'm supposed to throw the vase at the flying fox. A
What are you
cigar
talking about,
cutter with
Moko?
traces of blood can't help here either.
Now we gotta figure out how to cure him.
Clear and rather horrible proof that the flying fox has a cold. A vase can be used in many ways. I should add the other parts.
Okay.
Funny how nobody ever wants to chat to me for very long.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that part. Yeah, okay. Let's see now. Something I could be missing? I wonder if there's anything in here. Other than the chick.
An incense dispenser.
Oh, I see what you have to do.
It spreads a pleasant odor, although that naturally... I've put the coal in the container.
Come on.
The tendrils seem to grow out of a shaft.
Oscar?
That's nothing for the hot incense dispenser. A vase can be used in many... I should add the other parts. The purpose of this sock with eyes is to... A cigar cutter with traces of blood can't help here either.
Not sure what to do at this point. Let's see.
That's nothing for the hot incense dispenser.
What if we put it there?
That's nothing for the hot incense dispenser.
I'm a pirate with special abilities. I'm not going to do any old nonsense. I'm a pirate with
Okay, he
special
won't do
abilities.
that.
I'm not going to do any old nonsense.
That's not... The hot incense dispenser doesn't help me here.
We need incense, I suppose. Mint leaves. Oh, where the fuck do I get mint leaves?
Oscar? Hello?
I hate when it's so fucking obscure.
It says, in loving memory of A. Baskerville, who fell in the face of the enemy, as was always his wish.
Gotta find the mints.
What? Sorry, I was thinking about something else.
They do like making you click around, don't they? Maybe I missed something outside. Oh, no, it's right there. How the fuck are you even supposed to find that if you don't know what you're looking for?
I've picked some mint. I've built a mint glass.
A mint glass. What the fuck is that? Let's see.
The tendrils seem to grow out of a shaft.
I like how she just walks there. Alright, there we go.
So I'll hang the glass up here.
It's a ghost, I guess.
The flying fox has settled on his master's grave. It seems to be the grave of William's greatest enemy.
About
It
your
says,
pirate ship, no?
A. Baskerville lies here, and after great battles rests in peace.
There you go.
And here's old useless. There he lies, the old villain. He is responsible for the pathetic figure I have become.
Who could bear such a big grudge?
Confucius says.
I'll give him a piece of my mind. Now talk to me, you traitor. You may think just because you're dead, we can forget the whole thing. Oh, so you don't want to talk to me, eh? Well, I can wait as long as you like.
You're talking to a long-dead corpse, William.
I can see that for myself. And he's going to answer some rather uncomfortable questions, the old coward.
Can you please go somewhere else if you have to talk so loudly?
What? To where?
By the door of the church. You won't disturb anyone over there.
Huh. Well, I don't care if they do. I'll just go over there.
It seems to be the grave of William's greatest enemy.
It must have been very exciting.
There we go, so we got that done.
Now, talk to me.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yes? That can't be true. I was wrong. There really are ghosts here.
Sweet! Alright. Oh, I did forget something
Do you
over there.
think we can forget the
I like that there's a floating skull. That's a nice touch. So is anyone still awake?
Ha! The tales I could tell.
Let's
It
hear them.
says,
This
A.
appears to be
Baskerville
just the
lies
right
here,
place for
and
Just won't let
after
us take
great,
it, okay.
it seems to be the grave of William's greatest
Oh no, I
enemy.
see.
Without a head, the good Adam probably doesn't need his kilt anymore.
If he was English, why the fuck was he wearing a kilt? Scottish wear kilts, not the fucking English.
Well, don't you want
That
to
makes
talk
no
to me?
sense.
Welcome to St. Michael's Church. Come in, get comfortable, and make yourself at home.
I know William Wallace was Scottish, but Baskerville wasn't. And that wasn't Wallace's grave, that was Baskerville's. It makes sense that... It would have made sense if it would have been Wallace's grave.
What's going on here? Joe, you long, thin stupido. Who have you let in this time? Where's that lad gone now? How am I supposed to get rid of the ghost when Rome sends me a bloody amateur? And who are you, motley crew?
Can you see ghosts?
Mon Dieu, I'm the Pope, and as such, I can of course see all God's creatures, both living and dead.
Pope? Is that so? Urbi et Orbi and all that?
Yes, yes. And now will you leave me in peace, ragazzi? I must go into the vestry and study the documents, which will explain how to see ghosts. So scusi, ladies and gentlemen. I must go back to my work, mon travail, and quickly. Arrivederci, au revoir.
What language was he speaking?
All the languages and none of them.
Confucius says that was Italian, German, French,
Oh,
and...
shut it, Confucius.
I should be quiet.
If he can speak so many languages, maybe he also speaks that of confused ghosts lurking in tool sheds.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Sam, don't be a dick. Meanwhile, loading screen.
Why so spick and span, Ethan?
I can't move my arm.
My little assignments are obviously keeping you in top shape.
Did you hear me? I jumped out of a train.
Why did you do such a thing?
Maybe I just felt like it.
Whatever you say. Meanwhile, I attended an extremely interesting theatrical performance.
A little convivial activity must have done you good in your condition.
I was in the derelict theatre, you coat stand. A little conversation with the Oracle supplied me with all the information I need.
Have the ghosts spoken to you?
One of the ghosts. I managed to persuade him to betray his friends. It was not too difficult, as in return, I offered to spare his soul.
A traitor? That's useful. So what are we going to do now?
We're going on a trip. I know now it's possible that I can force Emily's soul back into her body. She'll be safe and sound again. We can then start the machine, and Emily will be mine.
But the machine requires a vast amount of energy.
Just let me take care of that. I know where we can acquire enough souls to power the machine for hours and hours. And now, pack my suitcase. We're taking a trip east.
Can I rest until I can move my arm again?
Stuff and nonsense. Go.
As you wish, Madam Professor.
Alright, sorry about that. Give me 1 second. I did not expect to be streaming this long. Alright. My chair's hurting my ass. I was supposed to be muted for that.
The curtain is missing, so the confessional seat can't really be used. A most beautiful curtain.
Just repair the confessional box. I hardly have any time for confession. I'm sure it can't be too serious, so...
I am responsible for the death of my sister.
Oh, dear.
I was meant to be looking after her during a train journey, but we quarreled. She provoked me. As her older sister, I was responsible for her, but I was so angry with her. I told her I didn't care about her and that she could get lost, and she did. She never came back. I went looking for her, and I saw the door to the last carriage was open. She must have climbed out, and then surely jumped to her death. I told my parents that she had been too quick for me, and that I had wanted to save her. After that, I could never look my parents in the eye again.
My child, that is indeed...
Thank you, Father. I'm ready now.
So, that wasn't too bad then.
Run, Mogo. I'm gonna explore a little, so let's see where we end up.
I should add the other parts.
You won't let me
A
add
vase
the
can
other
be
parts,
used in
goddammit.
many ways. A vase can be used in many ways, but not like that.